Hello and what's up? How are you doing? I am doing good. If you asked back, and if you didn't, I'm sorry for talking without permission, and I expect the whip later. But we came here to talk about something quite a medical breakthrough, if I do say so myself. It basically just explains anything you might need to know about life and the way we know it. Become one with nature. More specifically, Poon, though, because we're going to be talking today about Poon points. And really quickly, before I forget, this is some Payday the Heist gameplay. Pretty cool game, except for no one plays it online, and I have to play with the Down syndrome AI that won't do anything, and it basically makes it 10 times harder to do anything in this game. Kind of blows, but oh well, still a fun game. And let's get into this. So, Poon points. Okay, so everyone and their mother wants a little bit of Poon, right? Like, and you're like, what should I do for this Poon? Do I need a magnet? Do I need some rope and some duct tape and maybe some peanut butter? Or like, what's the deal, right? What do I need to obtain this legendary Poon, right? Like, you're going and you're worshipping it and making shrines of it and doing just whatever you can, and you really just need to know, how do you get this amount of Poon? Now it's come to your general consensus that you need to get what I will label as Poon points, right? You need to do something to make you worthy of receiving said Poon, and then you cash in your Poon points, as we call them, and you get your Poon. And now I know I'm going way too fast, so I'm going to slow down and get into specifics more. Now, these Poon points, it's basically like a type of currency, but they're only exchangeable for Poon. You can't go to Chuck E. Cheese's and go there with some like online membership to a porno and then expect to get your prize with a couple suckers and a fucking butt plug or something. It doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, you have to go with your tickets. But really quick on the side note, if you grab like little scrap pieces of paper that are the size of tickets on any place that does that kind of shit and you put it in the machine, usually it'll work. And it's such a dickhead move. But if you want to take the time on doing it, they do rip you off on their tickets anyway. So just a little side thing there. But and by the way, look at this fucking game. Look at these pigs hanging down from the ceiling and they're dripping wet, guts hanging out. It's warm, steamy pieces of meat dangling from the ceiling. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this. I may have to go into the other room to beat down my boner. But let's hurry up before I die from it smacking me in the face. So, you get these Poon points by doing something that is worthy of said points. For instance, as you know, females, they like things, so if you get a girl something, that'll usually get you some Poon points, but this varies from female to female, right? Like, you can't just expect to do one thing and then get Poon points, and then do something else for another girl and get the Poon points. You really need to know what you're dealing with, know the beast, check her resume. If a girl gives you a resume on how to get to her Poon, then either you should marry her right then and there, or you should put a straight jacket on that bitch, because something is a little out of the ordinary. So take your pick there. But you need to figure out what these Poon points are that you will need, and you very simply figure this out, and then you complete said task to get said Poon points. It could be anything from getting her some flowers to giving her a massage to said this and that. It really helps you on your way to getting these Poon points. If you just wait around to hit the Poon lotto, it might take you a little while. Not everyone can be a Poon millionaire, but you eventually get these Poon points, right? And it can be for other people too. Like, if a girl sees that you're like being nice to people or like helping them with something or just doing something good, then they might be like, oh, that obviously gains him some Poon points right there, because that's cool. That's cool. He's helping out, whatever the deal is. You just earned yourself some Poon points right there. So you need to get up to those Poon points, and it's a lot for Poon. I mean, this isn't the fucking piece of gum at the store, and you only need like a few tickets for or something. at the fucking your local game place. No, it doesn't work that way. These poon are not cheap. They're like the top prize that barely anyone gets until they save up for a while. This is some hardcore shit. You need to save up all that until you get the maximum points that you need for the poon. You go and you cash that in, and then you get said poon. But you have to be careful, because if you cash it in on a date that the poon store is closed on the female, for whatever reason, and it's not gonna fly that day, then you may have costed yourself some poon points. Like, it won't be like you enter them in and then you don't get what you got back and ate all your money. But chances are, if you try to attain poon with your poon points and it's not the time, then it'll usually end up taking some of your poon points away. But no fear, you won't lose them all, but chances are you will be losing some points on your way to poon. So, road to poon. Be careful when you try to cash in said poon points. This is dangerous stuff. You don't want to fuck it up there. So, once you get there, you've cashed in your poon points, great. Then the next thing you know, you need to start all the way back at step fucking 1, right? Like, you're all out of poon points, and the next thing you know, you need to go through the cycle again. And chances are the same store won't be open, you need to go on a different female and cash in different poon points there. Unless you take this shortcut to poon, and it'll make you the ultimate poon obtainer in the world. So, basically, what you need to do is, if you get so high on your poon points, and it's just to the point of where you hit the level of poon master, and instead of worrying about it in that sense, all you need to do is get to the level of poon master, and then you only need a few points to cash it in. It's like buy one poon, and then it's basically like you buy the millionth poon, and then the next thing you know, you go to the store and they're telling you that you've won like a lifetime supply of free poon with a purchase of $5.99 or more at the store every time you go. And that's ultimately what you need to go for, right? This is very important to hit that level of poon master, so that once you get there, you won't even have to give any fucks anymore. All you'll have to do is walk in, grab the poon, go out, all is good. Like I said, be careful, make sure the poon store isn't closed, make sure it's not expired poon, check the expiration date on that, because it could go bad, and then the next thing you know, you don't even want to get anywhere near that poon. It's dangerous business. Just watch what you're doing there. Other than that, it's pretty basic stuff. You know how to go from there. I mean, this is the kind of shit that me and my friend come up with at lunch or whatever other place. It's truly disturbing in many ways, but we're helping save lives here. Think of how many starving children in Africa there'd be right now if it wasn't for our help. I don't know what poon has to do with helping people in Africa, but you know what? Poon has to do with everything. It's a way of life more than just a thing. It is us, and it is the world. So I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. Hopefully you can support this and understand what I'm saying to you right now. And other than that, I think I'll wrap this up. Okay, it's coming to an end, but thanks so much for watching. You can go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Those things are always great. You can keep up with my videos when I make them. Almost done with school now. Only have one actual day left, and then it's just exams after that. That's pretty fucking sweet. Happy about that. And I finished the TV breaking. We actually did break that TV, and I'm ready to put it together and put it up on my channel this weekend, probably, unless I upload a different video, in which case it'll be early next week. So, just thought I'd let you guys know. Other than that, I'm going to wrap it up. And, yeah, go ahead and subscribe to keep up with my videos, like them, blah, blah, all that. Thank you for your support. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.